welcome back to another episode of Twilight Brigade. Last time, our adventuring party was tasked with just trying to hunt down any rogue or wandering cult parties, werewolf parties, and that led them to the city of Achyth, which is on the screen here. The city of Achyth is a fairly large city compared to most of the others, and has these giant walls surrounding it, lots of 2-3-story buildings, and the party went to what they were told was kind of the leader of the city, a wizard named Lal. Upon meeting Lal, they found out that he basically was an insane wizard who was obsessed with trying to get to the underworld plane known as Darsal. They managed to call up Kelemvor, the god of the dead, again. Apparently you guys have a direct line to him now. Convinced Kelemvor to assist Lal, whatever that means. And then they took off looking for the next person in that they were told was kind of had some power or authority in the city.
We go talk to Faye. He's a huge hippie that has lots of plants. Apparently Oliver has a slight case of lycanthropy.
So, you're able to go to the outskirts of the city. Are you going by tree? Are you going by teleportation circle?
I'm going to inscribe a teleportation circle.
All right.
Make sure Barnabas is with me.
Thinking of that teleportation circle and if the horse would fit.
Well, we've technically been doing it up to this point, so...
Yeah.
Or has Barnabas just kind of been like Epona? No matter where you are in the world, you can whistle for him.
Pretty much.
That would be way more powerful than the normal version of the spell, but...
I mean, can't you just bamf Barnabas anytime you want?
I have to cast a spell again to do that.
Oh.
It's a 10-foot diameter circle on the ground. A shimmering portal opens within the circle you drew and remains open until the end of your next turn. Any creature that enters the portal appears. Doesn't specify a size or anything. It says any creature.
Well, yeah, for the spell,
you could say that
the rooms that they're using, if, you know, I'm just trying to think of the world that they're in. I would say that, I mean, they're already planning to gear up in a full-scale invasion.
They must have to have enough room for, like, a horse to go through for when they transport goods and things like that, you know? They have to fit large carts or whatever.
Yeah. So, okay. So, you all bamf away, appearing in the now familiar capital teleportation circle, and there's an attendant there who recognizes you and says, very good, very good. I'm assuming you know the way.
Yes, we do. Thank you very much.
Anytime. Happy to be of assistance to anybody who is helping the realm.
You sound bored out of your mind. Is everything okay at home?
You know, home's great. Just waiting around for people to come through. No excitement. Better than werewolves coming through.
That's true.
I've been told to watch for them. So far, not a lot of travel these days because everybody's, you know, keeping everything kind of locked down.
Right. We'll be on our way.
Very well. You exit into the capital city.
While the two of them are... I was going to split off just to visit the house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't have to play this out, just what I'm going to do. And hand a little bit of Wolf's Bane to them and say, If you ever have a run-in with werewolves, apply this to your weapon.
Let's see, Dovin takes it and thanks you. Very different reaction than you're used to. Brief conversation with, what's her name? What's your mom's name? Why is it escaping me? Yes. And basically, since the last run-in at Zemed's house, he is starting to realize that he's kind of in league with some bad people. And there's definitely an air of unease that he's no longer delivering on his end of things.
I see. So, all those people that you've been dealing with, just be careful.
Yes, I appreciate the concern, and, well, I've had a visit from a royal advisor, and they're apparently going to be watching our business dealings a little bit closer, and offering some protection if we stay out of trouble.
Good, that's what I like to hear. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Dad. If your dealings get you and Ma into trouble, and you both die, I'll find a way to bring you back, and I'll slap you in the face.
Now, that is no way to talk to your father, but I'm afraid that you could do it.
As you should be. And I leave.
As you're doing that, and you know, the house is pretty average state, and much of what you left it as. You know, your little brother's there. Talk to Dama.
I do pick him up.
Spend a few minutes playing with him, and he's just excited to. He, you know, does that thing where he grabs your hand and takes you to his room and shows you everything.
Oh my, is this your room with all your fun toys?
Dama!
Wow, I didn't realize that they had learned...
What did I say, 3, 4?
I'm pretty sure that the dolls didn't know that Talav wasn't Talav.
I thought you told your mom.
Did not.
Oh,
I said I wasn't going to. I didn't have the heart to.
That's right. So, Tama.
Taviv,
that's what it was. Thank you. Good God.
The only reason I remember that is Taviv and Wilwick.
Taviv. All right, that's what it was. I knew there was something. That one was not going to be coming to me today. Old enough to basic sentences and showing you around, and yeah, get super excited to show you his stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've got to go and save the whole world. But stay safe. And I'll be back to bring you something fun to play with.
Yay! Thanks, Taviv.
Oh, you're quite welcome, Carrick.
And while Tal'Dama is doing that, Oliver and Ridire are meeting up at the castle. Any detours, you two?
Nope. I don't have anything.
Straight business. Every time a guard starts to stop you, Ridire just holds up the pendant and the cape billows.
I just ignore them and walk past.
Okay.
And I let other people tell them, like, stop trying to. He's cool. They're allowed. That whole thing of where, like, anytime someone's like, I don't think, I just keep talking so they don't get the opportunity to tell me I'm not allowed to go in there. No, it's fine. I'm working for the king. It's cool. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's cool. Just off my way to see the king and queen. You know.
So you end up in the royal chambers. Before too long, the guards, say just give us a minute. We'll, make sure that they're available to take your meeting, and they so they go and they go in. You wait the customary couple of minutes while they're checking to see if the king and queen are available for you. They come back and get you and say, yes, they're meeting with the generals right now. You're welcome to come in and offer any insight that you might have. Now, doors open, you're brought into the very familiar marble throne room. No court this time, compared to the last time you were there with, handmaidens and people coming and going. There are 2 guards. There's the king, the queen, And then dressed in his overly shiny armor is O'Dwyer. And next to him, looking more disheveled and not disheveled, but just battle-worn armor, is Shari Hardhelm. And they're all around a table going through various papers.
Hello.
And the king looks up and says, you're back. Are you ready to begin? And what have you figured out?
I will very quickly explain that we stopped the one small cell of werewolves, and also explain that we just went to, where was it we were just in? Achyth, and that they had managed to contain the problem there themselves. And then I'll be like, but we did discover something very useful. The wolfsbane plant is a good substitute for using silver to stop the werewolves, and we figured we could maybe implement that. I know it grows down in
Hasto.
And the whole time you're explaining all of this, like, you get to one thing that you've done, and O'Dwyer chimes in with, "Oh, that's very good. That's very good. We've been assembling all of the army and training them up, and
every time he starts doing that, I go, and then I keep talking."
Oliver, roll me a perception check. Or insight. Roll me an insight check.
Oh, insight would be better. 18.
Every time this exchange happens, and it just keeps escalating, you see and feel Shari standing a little more tall and a little bit just having the time of her life, witnessing him being brought down by Ridire, just not caring at all.
I love Shari, so I'm happy that that's happening.
Yeah, you get through it, and the king says, well, we'll reach out to Hasto and ask for enough of the crop. Obviously, that explains why they haven't been attacked yet. I feel like that's information that we probably should have gotten from our own commanders.
And I'll do one of those and look at O'Dwyer.
I'm sorry, it's very wet and hot down there, and I just didn't think that, maybe the werewolves just didn't like the water.
That's cats you're thinking of. Cats don't like the water.
Oh.
Anyways, so how's sword fighting practice going? Going good? Going good? Okay, so we are ready to pretty much begin the whole thing whenever you need, Your Majesties. But if you want to take some extra time to try and get some wolfsbane going, we understand that. I know you're probably still in the midst of some preparations, so.
It might also be good if in most places where you fight or gain control of again, if you plant some wolfsbane.
That's a very good idea.
Might not be immediately effective, but given a few months, years, whatever.
Would help if things don't go our way.
Well, we're not going to think like that, but yes, I think spreading the wolfsbane throughout the nation will be a good preventative measure to stock up on, and to...
It's also just useful in general as a medicinal herb, so it doesn't hurt to just have that more readily available. So.
Yes, I think we'll get some people on it once the war is over, and, just might take you up on that. As far as the war effort goes, with this new information, we should probably get, utilizing our teleportation circles and everything. I think we could get some 3-4 days, probably get enough to supplement the lack of silver that we're running into right now.
Yes, that was our thought as well.
So I think we keep the same time frame as previously discussed, and when you're ready, let us know, and 3 to 4 days' time, we'll take the fight to the wolves themselves.
Has it really only been 3 days? It's only been 3 days, hasn't
yeah.
it?
Mm-hmm. That's fast travel for you.
Well, in that case, should we go check in on the keep?
You
and take some wolfsbane with us there for them to plant around the keep?
Mm-hmm. I think generally, I don't know that we need to go to the River King because I think it sounds
Yeah.
like they just need a wolf, like a little bit of wolfsbane.
Trying to make a Fey deal to get more is going to be
Right.
It's not going to
More
be easy. It's
problematic.
not going to get enough of it.
Yeah.
That well, I guess he might be able to magically cause it to influence the material realm more. But what we potentially have to give up to get that kind of a deal is we've already had too many arguments dealing with Lords.
So at this, it's about this point that Tal'Dama, were you going to do anything else after the dollhouse?
Oh no, I was gonna come straight back to the castle then.
Okay, so it's about this time while you guys are discussing this that Tal'Dama arrives and is able to be in on the conversation. And Tal'Dama, roll me a history check.
A history check at +0. I got a 13.
13. The River King is either going to be super easy to deal with, barely an inconvenience, or going to be horrific, depending on his mood at the time or his mood during. It's your call, but you do know that about his nature. So you all continue to discuss your options, and we will pick it up next time with you all, kind of figuring out what your next steps are, where you want to go. In all honesty, we'll probably talk a little bit after the stream to figure it all out, and we'll just pick it up there. So next time, we'll go on with whatever plan everybody comes up with. We'll move forward from there. Yay, technical difficulties. So
at least we got through the majority of what was probably going to happen tonight anyway.
Oh, yeah. So. Yeah, we're at a good stopping point. We weren't going to go further on beyond this. So thank you all for watching. Sorry for the kind of sudden stop, but hey, that's life. And in life, may you always roll those nat 20s and avoid those critical fails. And have a good night.
Bye!